morning, everyone. This is David with Bolivar Live. Well, we're down here at the beachfront. The tide's gone down. We're coming into low tide, but I want to show you something. The county's already out cleaning entrances, and we're going to show you one of the entrances real quick. They've finished Monkhouse, and they're working their way. They're finishing up, or they finished Crystal Beach Drive, and they're finishing up Monkhouse now. And so I want to show you the one at Crystal Beach Drive real quick so that you can see. But first, this Bolivar Live is brought to you by Latitude 29 Surf Shop. When you're looking for a Texas-sized surf shop in the middle of Crystal Beach, Texas, stop by and see Sarah and Derek and the crew at Latitude 29 Surf Shop in the big yellow building. Well, you can see there the entrance now. It's been graded out, it's been packed down, it's been cleaned with the beach rake, and it's looking awesome. And they're working on Monkhouse now, finishing it up, and Williams said they're working their way east. And so they figured they'd get from the washout, start from the washout and work their way. They finished Crystal Beach Drive, and as you can see, it's looking great. You can ride a bike across that thing. And so they've cleaned the area where the restrooms were there. And we're gonna work our way down. They're working on Monkhouse, but I wanna bring something to your attention, and I noticed them yesterday down in front of Emerald. About in line with the old trash cans, you know, where the beach is now used to be property. And with these last two storms, with Laura and now Beta, some of the old corner markers from the property is actually sticking up about 6 inches, 8 inches out of the sand. And I saw about 8 of them in front of Emerald yesterday. If you drove over that with your car or a golf cart, there's no fixing the tire because it's probably 3/8 or probably half-inch rebar. And when we get up here to Monkhouse, you're going to see some cones in the sand. Those are cones covering a couple of those property corner markers that that's visible. I stopped William on the beach, and I was telling him about them, and he said, yeah, that's what those markers are down there, those two cones. And so we're coming up to it now. I can see them fine, but you can't see them from the camera above the truck. But there you can see the two cones, and we'll pull up so that you can see them. There's one, and you can see the rebar next to it. And then there's another one down here, and I'm gonna go get some marking tape. But if you see them, please mark them, because when you run over that, your tire's gone. There's no plugging it, there's no fixing it. Even a patch would probably blow through. So I wanted to bring that to your attention. Those two are in line with the trash cans, and you can see how we've lost some more of our beach. You can see where that trash can is, and that was up at the dunes. So you can imagine what we've lost down here. But anyway, wanted to bring that up. Randy from Crystal Beach Golf Cart had seen those too. And so if you're on the beach, if you're walking or driving and you see one, please mark it with something so that those are actually, it's a responsibility from what I understand, and I'm gonna pan around here so you can see how the county's cleaning this. What they're doing is they're getting all the trash and debris out of it. Oh, I passed it up. All the trash and debris out of the sand, and then they're hauling off the trash and debris so that the sand stays on the beach. Now, once they get all this cleaned up, the beach rake is sitting there, and he'll drive across it and smooth it out, pick up any smaller debris items or grass, and then they haul that off, and they're hauling all the grass off and the trash so that it doesn't just get packed into the sand and then come out later. And William said that they did Crystal Beach Drive, this is Monkhouse, and then they're going to work their way east. And then once they get started on those, they've already got crews down there starting, they'll work their way to the west and get on the other side of the washout done. But anyway, some of the outhouses are here, some of them they moved out, they've got some to clean out. And so this is going to be a 2-week, 3-week process to get it back where it was before it's all done. But the beach is open, and I'm going to pan around here now so you can see. And hopefully the GLO gets wind of this and will come down here. Janie, if you're listening, if you could give them a call maybe. I know William's going to try and talk to someone. But anyway, they're old property markers. It's rebar sticking out of the ground, and it's dangerous. And so, but it's up towards the dunes, about where the trash cans were. But you can see the surf's going down. The beach is looking beautiful. Yes, the dunes are still here in this area because they were larger dunes, but they did take a hit and probably go back another 2 or 3 foot. And so we've got a rebuilding process on that. But the best part is Highway 87's open and clear. The beach is looking great. Betta's gone. Got a little bit of drizzle around. But other than that, everyone's starting to get back to those swing of things. Stingery Road's still flooded. And so I've got to talk to Brad. I'm sure they've got a little cleanup to do down there, and they'll do everything they can to get open as soon as possible. And we'll let you know as soon as we hear something on that. But anyway, just wanted to say hi to everyone, give you a beach shot. We hadn't been down here. We were here yesterday afternoon for a little bit, but things are looking better down here. Bolivar's open. The ferry, the word I got on the ferry is they were doing inspections this morning, and they were gonna start running again between 10 and 11 o'clock this morning, is the word I got. I called them about 8 o'clock and talked to someone up there, and they said they were doing inspections, and their plans with the way the tide was going, they were going to start loading cars again between 10 and 11. So anyway, that's good there. The ferry will start operating as soon as it gets going. We'll let you know on that too, but right now it was between 10 and 11 the ferry was going to start running, so you might call if you're going to be down and wanting to use it. Make sure it is open. So anyway, things are getting back to normal here on our 27 miles of paradise. Once again, I want to thank TxDOT for keeping the road clean. They did an awesome job keeping Highway 87 clean. It didn't flood. It did get debris on it. They cleaned it up, got it out of the way so that you had a safe passage in there. Want to thank Daryl Apfeld, County Judge Mark Henry for making sure we had the necessities over here, the assets we needed during this little not knowing what was going to happen. Want to thank the Crystal Beach, Port Bolivar, High Island Fire Department. They made sure we had emergency services. Doug Saunders for his part in making sure, moving ambulances around, making sure that they could get people out through the down Highway 87. Crystal Beach Fire Department using their high water rescue if it was needed. They also monitored when the helicopters could fly if they needed a medevac. Want to thank the county for everything they did pre-storm and post. They're already out. They did go through and they've been picking up trash cans that came out of the ground, picking those up, storing those so they can get those back in. Now they're cleaning the entrances and making access to the beach easy. I know yesterday they went around and made a path so that you could get to the beach. So they also helped in cleaning Highway 87. I found out from Daryl Apfeld that William and them did go down there when TxDOT wasn't here and made sure everything was clean. I think they took their grader down there or something. So anyway, it was a team effort. They did a great job. Everyone worked together as a team to make sure Bolivar had everything they need, Keith made sure the store was open, was at reduced hours because of people having to leave that had flooded on the bay side, but he made sure we had everything we had needed down here. And we're looking for the weekend. It's going to be a great weekend down here. You can see the beach is getting wider now, tide's going down, and we can't wait to see everyone down here. Homeowners, come on down, check your stuff. Might have a little sand if you were beachfront to clean up, but other than that, things are looking good down here. I want to thank Energy. We kept our power, had a few outages every now and then, but everyone from Energy was down here doing everything they can to make sure we had power down here and the extra crews. So anyway, hope I didn't leave anyone out. I want to thank everyone that was part of this, and for the listeners, the comments y'all made. That's what keeps me going. I got a good night's sleep last night, so I'm back up and running again early this morning. If you want to see what Highway 87 looked like about 6:30, you can go to our Facebook page or on our website from our live feed this morning. I drove. All the tides were starting to go down on the bay side, so we didn't put Coastal One up. We'll get him up once the sun gets out because people really enjoyed an above ground view, and we'll catch a beach shot or something. So anyway, hope y'all having a great week. Hope y'all survived without any damage or flood. Want to keep everyone in our prayers that did have flooding down south and in Houston. And until next time, let us know where you're listening from. When you're coming down, say hi, say bye. Give us one of those little orange emoji smiley faces or a thumbs up. I'm David with Bolivar Live. God bless and bye-bye.